Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am Sanaullah, student of Electrical Engineering Department, Sakkar IB University. Today I am presenting my final year project. The title of my final year project is Improved Interference Rejection for Mobile Base Stations. I have no group member, project supervisor Dr. Shajil Afridi. So today I am discussing all these topics about my project, final year project. First of all, we will discuss about introduction, then motivation, after that object or problem statement, then literature review, research methodology, mathematical modeling, implementation of ceramic waveguide filter on HFSS, future work and references. So we will discuss one by one all these topics, okay? So first of all, we will discuss the introduction. Cellular radio base stations routinely use transverse electromagnetic filters. Nowadays, the cellular radio base stations use the transverse electromagnetic filters, okay? These filters are relatively simple to manufacture and offer high quality filter, Q in quality factor, and good storage performance, although they use significant physical volume. You can see in figure 1, this is a 6th order waveguide filter, okay? And figure 2, this is a TM coaxial 6th order filter, okay? So these are different technologies that TM coaxial filter or waveguide filter. So the filter that I want to use is waveguide filter. Okay. So the problem in nowadays is 3 problems in this filter technologies. The first one is huge size, heavy weight, and high cost. So these 3 problems I want to remove from here to make a new design. But we can't compromise on electrical performance of these filters. But we want to decrease these 3 problems that we want to decrease them, okay? So motivation. To investigate the design for miniaturized microwave filter with low insertion loss and good storage performance. We want to design a miniaturized means small in size, microwave filter with low insertion losses. The losses and these filters will be low and good storage performance. Storage performance means out of performance of the filter. Okay, means the frequency you want to pass is the pass band and the frequency you want to pass is out of band. So the storage performance out of band performance. Okay. Objective or problem statement of the project. To design filter with improved interference rejection for mobile base stations. The frequency that we want to pass is we can't want that other frequencies that we didn't want to pass is interfere in these passband. Okay, so we want to design a filter with improved interference rejection. Okay, so that's why that is coming the title. Before solution, we present a new design for miniaturized ceramic filter filled rectangular waveguide filters with improved stop band response and good selectivity. The design that I am made in my final year project is miniaturized small ceramic filled rectangular waveguide waveguide technology for filter to improve stop band out of band performance and improved selectivity. Also, selectivity means the transmission that they created in the filters that is little bit away from the passband. Okay. So literature review. I have studied a lot of papers regarding the waveguide technologies of these filters. Like the monolithic integrated ceramic waveguide filter, integrated ceramic waveguide filter with improved spurious performance, monolithic ceramic waveguide filter with wide spurious free bandwidth. So these are all the papers that I have studied regarding these filters. You can see in the figure 1 that this is a 6th order filter of waveguide technology, but they have heavy weight. The second one you can see here, this is also a 6th order filter, but they have a different. So there's a lot of work is already done in these filters. Some guys have work on different width. They can make the different resonators with a different width, and somehow like this type of design. But there is each and every filter have some problem. So we want to design a new filter that have not that type of problems. Okay. So this is also the other papers that is regarding to the waveguide technologies of the filters. I have already studied these regarding this because I want to take first knowledge of this, that how people work on them and where is the problem in these filters. So I want to improve this with a new design. Okay. So these are different topics I have studied regarding my final year project. Research methodology of the project. First of all, I will doing mathematical modeling of lumped element design, then lumped circuit analysis using advanced design system ADS software. The circuit I have designed for my project, three-dimensional CAD modeling using HFSS high frequency structural simulator software that I have used for 3D CAD modeling, and electromagnetic simulation. For this, I have used still the same HFSS high frequency structural simulator software. Okay, so the target of my final project is fourth order waveguide filter specifications, specification of my targeted filter. Okay, the center frequency of my filter is FC 1.842 gigahertz, because this is the several base stations frequency that are working on that several base station. Okay, material that I have used is the permittivity of ER43. Bandwidth that I want to pass is 75 megahertz, 1.805 megahertz to 1.88 gigahertz. Okay, design parameter values that I want, that I have calculated from different formula. That with one is 18.6 to 14.9, length 16.6, and length 24.4 millimeter. Okay, that I have calculated from some formulas you can see in the slides. Okay, so mathematical modeling of resonators. When we going toward the fourth order filter, design a fourth order filter, so they have 4 resonators, but how we can make a single resonator? So in my project, I have designed this resonator. First of all, single resonator. How I calculate these things for 1.842 gigahertz frequency that I am working on 1.842. So how this is designed? So it's some calculations that you can see in next slide. Okay. Calculation for air ferret waveguide. You can see from here, we know that this is the formula they are already given for designing a single resonator. So these are different parameters that are used in this formula, like A is used for width, B is for height, F is showing the frequency, L is number of Hauer variation in X direction, M is number of Hauer variation in Y direction, N is number of Hauer variation in Z direction. Okay. So this is the formula. We can put all these values there. There are different modes, but I have calculated this values for TE101 mode, mean basic mode of the single resonator. Okay, so I have put these values, and it comes toward continue this process, and we have calculated the values for A and B. A is width, B is height, and length and width is already equal. So A is equal to L. So mean these both are the same. Okay, in the previous slide you can see here. Here. This is an inch, the answer is an inch, so we want to convert it in millimeter, because we have designed this my filter in HFS, so there we are working on in millimeters, so that's why I am converting these values in millimeters. So width and length are the same, so 115.06 and 57.53 is the height. Okay, so this is for air filter. We want to calculate these values for specific permittivity that I have used 43. So we divide this by under 43, these values, so we have built the desired values. Okay, it's all about mathematical modeling. Let's come to a third order filter that I have designed, because when we go toward our design, we first check some small testings and different technologies. So first I have designed a third order filter. Okay, so this is a top of the third order filter. This is the side view. So you can see from this in HFSS software, I have designed these filters. This is the resonator one. This is the second. I have designed this filter with a different width of resonators. Okay, because the technology improves this performance and decreases the size as well. So you can see here, this is the 18 millimeter. The width of this second is 16 millimeter, and the length of these are the same one. Okay, so this cylindrical type shape is coaxial. This is used for input output coupling. We have applied input on this, and from there we can take output. Okay, and these are the forced, you can see here, is called forced temperature technology. This is used for inter-resonator coupling. Is called, they connected the 2 resonators. Okay, and also improve the selectivity of the filter and top band performance. So this is the results of third order filter that I have gained from my research work. That's passband and broadband. The passband results of my filter that I want, the frequency that I want to pass is 1.8 to 1.88. So you can see here the wave 1.842. So you can clearly see from this graph. This graph shows, this is the return loss graph, and this is the insertion loss graph. What is return loss and what is insertion losses? Insertion loss is the losses when we apply input to the filter and up to the output, how much the losses is come. This is called insertion losses. And return loss is the losses that we apply the input on the input coupling, and there is some values that return back from the first result or the second result. This is called return losses. They have some loss, still some losses. So this is the different values you can see in this graphs. Okay, this is the pass band. And we want to work on the stop band because we want to improve this area, because we want that the other signal that we didn't want pass, they can't interfere in this pass band. Okay, so in the fast band you can see here that our first transmission come on 2.2 gigahertz, and it's good because we have one was 1.8 up to 1.8, and this is come on 2.2, so it's good result. Okay, let's come toward the mathematical modeling of filter lumped analysis. How I have done the lumped analysis of my filters. I use this formula to find the different element will like capacitor better. Before these boxes you can see here there in the previous slides. Before them we have first designed the circuit for them in the form of capacitor inductors. Okay, so formula used to find the order of the filter, that how much order of the filter we want to design. This one I used to find eta there because they used in the next calculations that I have done in my project and for design for my specific design. This formula used for capacitor to find capacitors with different. This is the ratio. This is the omega shows the angular frequency because they are needed for different frequency. The enter, this is the LRR shows the enter that we have to put it in for this circuit. So you can see here the fourth order filter lumped circuit diagram. Lumped circuit diagram that I have designed in ADS software. The values that I have got from the previous slide, you can see there from there that the capacitor inductors come from there. So this capacitor is for the in between capacitor is for coupling, and this is the signal the first is the second, third, and fourth. Because the fourth order there are 4 resonators. Okay, so this is the design that the values I have provided from the previous formula slide formulas. Okay, then we convert these values into widths and lengths because we have designed. Actually, we designed these circuit converted into boxes form of resonators because we designed this filter and HFS software, high frequency structure simulator software. So that's why we convert this into, this is the formula for width conversion of width, this formula of length. So after that, I am putting these values and I have got these different widths and different lengths you can see here. So this is my targeted values that I want to design this filter on these specifications. So this is the model of fourth order filter. You can see this is same like third order, but they have only one resonator is added because I want to check for the third order. So they are working good. So I have continued this technology and made the fourth order filter like same. This is the input coupling. This is the inter resonator coupling like same. Each and everything is the same. Okay. This is the fast band of the fourth order filter. You can see here that I want the frequency I want to fast is still good one, and the return loss is still approved below minus 15 dB, and the insertion loss is still good. You can see there the broadband response of this or out of band response of this filter is the fourth order filter that the transmission that are created on 2.2 gigahertz and 2.4. So I think it's far away from the fast band. So I think it's good result for a new design filter. Okay. Comparison of the fast band. The project that I have done work on my final year is research, like a research project, because already a lot of work is done in this filter technology. A lot of guys done PhDs in this field, and I want to design a new filter in this table. So I have to improve the performance of these filters. The published work you can see in this graph is, and our university, one professor already worked on them, and they already published papers on this type of work. So I have my project is like research type project. So I have improved these performances as well. Okay, our work is, you can see here that this is the improved performance of my filter, and the professor that they have done work is this one. So I mean, my performance is better than this one. So this is a research work, so I have improved this performance passband. And the stop band, you can still see here that this is the published work, the red one, and the my work is in the blue wave format color. So you can see here that I have improved the stop band as well, because our project tracker is improved interference rejection from that. The other thing that we did to pass, it didn't interfere in the pass band. Okay, so it's a good one. Now the fifth order filter, the target of my final project is up to fourth order, but I have a little bit extra time in my purpose, so that's why I have already designed fifth order as well for the future work, because it's a research type project, so that's why I have done extra work as well. The fifth order filter that I have designed is same as the fourth order. First, I have done regulation to these farmers to calculate the values of these capacitors and inductors, then convert this filter into the HFC software and made them already. This is the top view of the starter, and this is the front view of the fifth order filter. You can see on here, and this is the passband response. I already done the part with the passband response, but only stop band response is remaining. So since the research type project, we want to continue them as well. So I have done the work in my final project is up to fifth order. Okay. Future work, physical realization of fourth order filter. The filter that I have designed is not, we can't made it practically. So the next step is the physical realization of fourth order filter, and sixth order filter would be the next step of this research. The research of, we want to continue this project, so we have go up to the sixth order filter, and then we realize in the physical form of this filter, and then we have deal with the different cellular base stations that they buy from us with a good, with no compromise on electrical performance, with a good stop band performance, and small in size, low in cost, and lightweight. So this is all from my side. This is the different references you can see here that I have used. I have studied from here, different papers that I have taken help from here. This is all from my side. And then thank you. So you can see here, this is the overall overview of my project. This is the poster that I have designed for my final year project presentations. So the objective is still the same one, and there is some problems that I have discussed in my presentation as well. And this is the third order filter model, fourth order filter, and fifth order filter that I have designed in my final project. And this has pass bands and stop band responses, you can see from here. So this is the poster that I have designed for in a small and a short overview of my project. Okay, thank you.